Hey everyone, welcome back to the At Titi's House podcast. As you know, we are available on Apple Podcasts. We are available on YouTube, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And also we have our own Titi's House podcast social media platforms. We are on, I need to start posting a little bit more on, I kind of fell back off of TikTok. I need to get back on there. TikTok was giving us the most the most hate mail.
Yeah, need that.
TikTok, Facebook, and also at TT's House Podcast on Instagram. And also on my own personal page, which I'm trying not to post. I try to do myself as a collaborator from the TT's House Podcast page, right? So that's what I've been trying to do. How we looking, producer? Good. Was that in the way?
No, a little bit. I just moved it up.
Okay, cool. All right, everyone. So we welcome you back. I hope you guys have been following, and sharing at TT's House Podcast. We're growing a little bit. I think we took a little break, a little hiatus for a minute. Now we're back full force and here with you guys. So once again, thank you for coming back. So today, do you know that Amazon, first let me just get into some little stuff, little housekeeping stuff. Amazon is having their Prime Big Deal Days. Did you know that?
Oh, no.
So it's like they have deals on a lot of stuff. TVs up to 28%. Some Halloween costumes. If y'all looking for that Halloween costume right now, you can get a Halloween costume up to 43% off.
Oh, so this is before Thanksgiving, too? They're trying to empty that
warehouse
out.
It's called the Buzzworthy Deals. It's Prime Big Deal Days. You got 8 hours, 16 minutes, and 10 seconds. And if you have Prime, it's right at the top of your Prime thing, letting you know how much time you have.
It's going on right now.
It's going on right now.
Right now. Today.
I don't know how long ago it started, though. But they have a lot of good stuff on. They have luxury fashion and beauty. TVs like 30% off. That's pretty good. Go on there, guys. You only have 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 45 seconds left to buy some stuff. So that's a big thing. Prime. It's funny because Anita was like, Amazon is having big sales right now. You better order whatever you want.
Yeah. Have you ordered anything?
No, I haven't ordered anything. Hell, we get Amazon boxes every day. I feel like every
day
day is a holiday over here with Amazon. Amazon is making a killing.
Jeff Bezos. You know they started as just a bookstore online.
Really? That was the only thing they were selling with books?
Selling books.
I wonder to me it's like fascinating. Like, how do you get into all these other areas as a business? Yeah. You're just starting off and you're a bookstore. Imagine that. You start off so small online as a bookstore. Yep. You're an online bookstore. How do you grow into having warehouses and shipping things like local? Like, I get same day shipping a lot of times.
That's crazy. It's like, I think you see an opening and you just got to go for it before somebody else do.
Yeah, but I wondered, like, mentally, like, what was he thinking?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to just sell everything on Amazon?
Yeah. There's this old picture of him in the office, and, like, he has, like, it says, like, Amazon.com written on a, like, whiteboard. And he just looks stressed. Like, he's just trying to figure it out. He's like, yeah.
He didn't know how to.
Yeah, he was trying to figure it out.
It's cool to, to see that, though. Even for people that... Guys, if you're opening up a business, I wanted to talk about this today, and I was going to talk about it on Greens and Greens because that's our money and health segment. But business credit, like a lot of people don't know, like if you have an LLC, you can take credit out in your business name and not in your personal credit.
Exactly.
Because your personal credit, you always want to have that free. So if you own an LLC, guys, you can definitely look at different banks will automatically with your LLC, your EIN number that you get from the state, whatever state you're in, you get that EIN number and use that EIN number as your business. They do verify it and they don't check your personal credit. Now, I think what they do is check your social security number to make sure that business belongs to you.
That makes sense.
And some people have told me, I think some of them do check your personal credit because I've had some people say they've been denied. But there are some other banks that will give you credit regardless of your credit. So, for example, the best business credit cards for 2023 is the Inc. Business Preferred Credit Card, and that's by Chase Bank.
Okay.
I have that one, y'all.
Oh, for real?
That's a good one. Instant $30,000 business credit.
Dang.
Very good.
Yeah, that's fire.
Another one is Capital One Venture Business. All you need is your EIN number, your LLC. Establish an LLC. You got business credit. You don't use your regular credit for that. You use just your business credit. And the nice thing about it is, guess what? You can earn points. You can get 100,000 points with the Chase card. I think that's what I got, 100,000 points. You get reward points. There is an annual fee. And your credit does have to be between 670 and 850. I think that's one of the ones that checks your credit. So if you go to this website, it's called thepointsguy.com. If you're interested in opening up and establishing your business credit, you just opened up an LLC because you do have to have an EIN number. Let me re-emphasize that you have to have an EIN number to apply for these credit cards. But if you go to thepointsguy.com, it shows you. You can see all the credit cards listed that you can apply for. Mm-hmm. It's so easy. People don't even understand it. Yeah. Stop using your personal credit.
Yeah, and then if you
use your business credit.
If you get sued, it's like they're not suing you personally; they're suing your business.
Yeah, they're suing your business, which is what you want them to do instead of trying to sue you.
It protects you. It's another layer of protection.
Yeah, so guys, get out there. It's the best business credit cards of 2023. Thepointsguy.com. Check him out. Check out his information. Also, there are some banks. These are credit cards you do have to have. I think like I said, when I did Chase, they did check my credit just to see, and my social to see if the business belonged to me, which it did. And then I was instantly approved. Mm-hmm. Instantly approved. I also have the Blue Business Plus credit card from American Express. And there's no annual fee on that one. That actually has been the best one that I've gotten because that's the only one that has no annual fee. The rest of them have annual fees. There's a couple that don't. Go out there and look, guys. And then there's also some ones that are specifically for bad credit. Mm-hmm. If you don't have such good credit, your personal credit is not good, it's fine. You can apply. You can still apply. And some banks will still approve you. So let me see. I know I got some in here. Let me see, guys. I do want to share this with y'all.
The ones for people with bad credit. With
bad credit. And I mean, I'm just saying the ones that have a little bit less than shady credit, but it's okay. Yeah, we all been there.
Yeah, I'm still there. I'm there right now trying to figure it out.
You still trying to figure it out?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find it, guys. I guess I might have to come back to it.
Okay. Just if you give me the link, I'll put it in the description of the
YouTube here goes
video.
some with Okay, I found the one 5 banks that will approve a new LLC $50,000 without proof of income. So this is good too. You need this one if you're looking for business funding and you have a $700 credit score at LLC. You can use this service. We're going to share this. This is actually on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
We'll share this, guys. This is great stuff for you to think about. And here's I found it. It's called How to Build Business Credit with an EIN Only, Bad Credit Accepted. I'm going to share that too. Because guess what? There's a lot of people out here that we think that, we can't open a business because our credit is bad and we have to, you don't want to go to somebody that's going to give you a loan for a higher interest rate. Definitely go out here. I'm going to share this too. This is by Hustle Gems on Instagram. A lot of good stuff. He's always sharing good stuff. So I'm going to share that too, guys. Okay. How to build your business credit with an EIN only with bad credit. Where can we share that at? Where are we going to share it, at the beginning or the end?
I'm going to put in the description to the YouTube video.
Okay, that sounds good. The description to the YouTube video, guys. So remember that, okay? Last week we talked about cheating. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to put a poll out there and I forgot to tell you about that. I actually went out there and I was going to create the poll. Mm-hmm. And as I was creating it, it was like, what do you consider cheating? And then being able to break that down like in different categories, like having sex, sexual intercourse, talking on the phone, going on dates, that kind of stuff. But I couldn't break it down into more than two, the yes and no. Is that all it offers?
No, it'll let you do 3 or 4.
I couldn't figure it out.
you
I
just
do want to
click on
post
it.
that because I got a lot of feedback about what people consider cheating. Some people was like, just anything that you're doing that you're sneaking and doing.
Sneaking and doing
Which
it,
that
too.
was a good point.
The word sneaking added to it.
Yeah, so they were saying if you have to sneak and do it, that means you're cheating. What do you think about that?
I mean, that makes sense because think about it, in school when you was cheating is when you sneaking and looking at the paper when the teacher not looking at you.
Yeah, you cheating, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So when you're sneaking and cheating, that's what somebody said. Anything you sneak and do behind your partner's back, that is considered cheating. And I think that if you stay with that mind frame, I think you'll never cheat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So anything that you have to sneak and do behind your partner's back is considered cheating, y'all. I think that was a great. I'm gonna keep that in the back of my pocket. I'm not a cheater though.
Yeah, I'm not sneaking.
I'm not sneaking. Yeah, I'm doing it in your face. No, I'm just kidding.
I invited you.
Yeah, I invited you to do it, right? Oh my God. Yeah, so I thought that was like, oh, just a lot of good feedback with that. You know what I'm saying? Which was funny. So, all right, y'all. So did you hear this? Did you hear about Jada and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years?
Oh, word?
Not even living in the same. Like, how do y'all do the red table and act like y'all living in the same house?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Wait, where did you hear this information?
It's on all over Instagram today.
Really? I ain't been on the internet today. Okay.
I haven't really been on there either. I did when I started to prepare for the podcast today. I wanted to see what was going on because I haven't been on there either.
Yeah.
But since 2016. So was her affair with August Alsina?
Alsina. Yeah.
Alsina. Was that really an affair? Because they were separated. 2016. When did they have the entanglement?
Yeah, that was around.
We need to find y'all. We need to find out when the entanglement happened.
When it occurred
with August Alsina, because that's not cheating.
Yeah, no.
They've been separated, not legally. They haven't filed for a divorce. She says she hasn't. It's weird to me that because I'm sure that when you have that much money, it's difficult to really break up your assets. And why do that if you don't have to? If you both can live separately apart and still maintain your lifestyles, why is it so difficult? I mean, why not just stay married?
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to marry anybody else.
More of a business than.
Yeah, it's a business negotiation, right? A business tactic, not to have to break your foundation up. Basically, that's their foundation. I wonder if they did prenups. Because they were both pretty big before they got married. Jada was doing all her movies and stuff. And Will was in movies too. And then the rap career. So I'm wondering, you know.
I have no idea. That's crazy.
Yeah, they said for 7 people are like, well, they kept it out of the media. There were like rumors going around that Chris Rock, when they were separated, Chris Rock asked her out on a date. And that's why Will smacked him.
That's why he was. I was about to ask, like, why he get mad at Chris Rock if they wasn't together. But.
Right. So that's what they're saying. I don't know how true that is, y'all. But what I've read is that Chris Rock basically asked Jada out on a date based off the rumors of her and Will being split up. So that's why he got pimp slapped.
Yeah, that's why he got pimp slapped. The pimp slap.
He didn't even get punched. He just got slapped.
No,
that's funny as hell.
I think getting slapped is worse than getting
punched.
Really?
Why do you think that?
Because that's like you said, pimp slap. That's what guys was doing to their, to prostitutes and stuff like on the strip. And it's just like, do
that's
what
so
I say.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's just mad disrespectful. Exactly. It's like, do what I say.
That's how I seen it too. I was like, dang, is that really disrespectful to be slapped by somebody instead of punched?
Yeah, and then by another man who, Will Smith is big. He could have punched him and knocked him out, but he's like, I'm going to slap you.
I'm going to slap the
That's
shit
worse.
out of you. Man, Will did that. But that's because, Chris Rock is funny to me, and he probably didn't even mean anything by it.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think Chris Rock is that funny.
You don't?
I seen his last special. It was the funniest line was about the Will Smith slap.
That was it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh my gosh. It's like a dry humor.
Yeah. I was gonna say old Chris Rock is funny.
Old Chris Rock. Okay. Yeah, that's so crazy to me that that You know, they was saying that Chris Rock asked her out on a date because he found out that they were separated.
Word?
Yeah, that's crazy. But for them to have this whole separation and she's just now speaking on it, it's so crazy to me that, you know, you're able to hide that for 7 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What else are y'all hiding?
What other bodies are in the attic?
What do you want? Y'all, my dog is right here.
You trying to get on the episode? You trying to be the guest for the day?
He trying to be the guest for the day.
Yeah, you trying to be a special
You
guest?
trying to be the special guest? Huh?
This is Carlito.
Carlito, you trying to be the special guest? What is going on? He's like freaking out over here, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe it's the rain though.
You think so?
I don't know. How does he usually act in the rain?
I don't know. He doesn't act nervous. I don't think so. But I don't know. He acting a little crazy.
Yeah, he is moving around.
Right,
more than
moving
usual.
around a lot. Do you need to go outside? Huh? Little Carlito? You want to go outside? Maybe he has to go outside, guys. Sorry, let me walk away.
Yeah, you're good.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh, he ran outside, guys.
Yeah, maybe he did.
He might have had to go outside. Sorry about that, podcast watchers. But you know how it is. It's like having kids, right?
They gotta go. They gotta go.
They gotta go. They gotta go. That's him. He had to go, I guess. He'll come back to the door when he's ready to come back in. Let me know, K-Son.
All right, that's cool.
But anyway, yeah. So he basically was trying to get at Jada. But I want to know, when did Jada have an affair with August Alsina? Yeah, Google that. I want to know, because they made such a big deal out of it about her having an affair. But it was like, why y'all making it? They even had a whole Red Table Talk episode.
Yeah, so they played into the gimmick.
Yeah, like, why would y'all do that?
Let's see. This affair happened.
It had to be after 2016. I don't think Jada would have cheated on Will.
It said 2011.
Oh. Okay, so
Yeah. So
2011? Oh, man. Maybe that's why they separated.
No, I couldn't. It really wasn't.
Really? How old was he in 2011?
It couldn't have been 2011.
10?
Let me see.
Because how old is he? Like 30?
Okay, wait. Let's see this. I got a timeline of everything.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Oh, there was rumors that Will had an affair with Margaret Robbie. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Let's see, Margaret.
They
Robbie.
said he had an affair with her and one with the girl that was on a movie with him. The Spanish girl. What's her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know her name either. Oh, so 2017 was the August Alsina.
Okay, so that was around the time frame they were separated.
Yeah, so
is that cheating? Y'all, is that cheating? Tell me. So we talked about cheating last week. Is that considered cheating? If you're separated, I don't think you have to be legally separated
No, if we're not
to be considered a cheat, to be able to date other people, right? Do you have to be legally separated?
Nah, as soon as you say that this isn't going on, I'm going on a date tomorrow. For real.
You say you ain't wait.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'm
done
like,
broke
oh,
up with me?
word,
All right, well,
alright.
I'm moving on. I'm not waiting. Well, what am I waiting for?
What am I waiting for?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, that is so crazy to me. So why would y'all have Jada, Will, why would you guys have a whole episode at the Red Table? Like it was a whole cheating episode. No wonder they were laughing about it.
Yeah.
Because they knew they have been separated since 2016.
Yeah, they like, look at all these views we're getting for something
That's
that doesn't
true,
even
for
matter.
something that doesn't even matter. Do you remember the memes that they showed of Will looking like Will was crying?
Yeah.
Oh, we are. Let me tell you something. Really, it's their business to share. I don't know what made her come out with telling the truth after all these years, but there's people that don't get divorced. They stay married for forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just because the kids are small, they don't want to break up their assets. They just live their lives separately.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been doing for 7 years. But I swear I thought the grandma was living in the house with them and the kids.
So too, yeah. I mean, the kids are older though, and they got their own money, so I'm pretty sure
they're living on their own now. Wow, I hope they can work it out and get back together. I do, because I feel like she said that she would never get divorced.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She said that. So it's not something that they could never work out. You know what I'm saying? So
maybe they still trying to work it out, and it's just been taking
I hope so,
long.
because it's worth it. Let me tell you, as a single person out here, ain't nothing out here. I'm semi-single. Am I single? I don't even know.
She better get herself in trouble.
Let me not. Right? What'd you say?
So you better get yourself in trouble.
I know, but I'm saying for single people, it's hard out here dating. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who to trust. I would just say for an unmarried person.
That's better.
Yeah, because I don't think that, for an unmarried person, it's very hard out here dating, especially after the age of 40. Mm-hmm. Man, it's difficult because people are not honest. They're not transparent. They're not telling the truth about their situations. They have more than one person in their lives. Like, it's a lot of fuckery going on, for the lack of a better word. But you know what I'm saying? People need to be honest. If you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, be honest. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, this is not what I want right now. I'm not ready. So that person doesn't pour so much energy and time into you. Time is something that you cannot get back.
Not at all.
So why would you want somebody wasting your time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people wasting each other's time. You can't get that back. Can't. Man, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's on you, though, if you feel like somebody wasting your time to get out of there. If you stay around, that's on you. When you allowing it to happen.
But what if you don't even know?
I guess you can.
There's not always red flags to tell you. People blow good smoke up people's asses.
Good smoke.
I'm serious. It's like people will like make you seem like you crazy. Have you ever dated somebody like that? That's a master. I call them master manipulators. Like, they will make you feel like you are in your mind crazy.
Nah,
like you are imagining all this stuff in your mind. You never had nobody.
No.
Man, people are master manipulators. They really are. They will have you in your mind, like, questioning everything, everything that you're thinking and what you're doing. Man, there's some master manipulators out here. There's some good ones out here too. So it's like, I don't know. It's just I don't think there's always red flags, especially for people that are so trusting. And there's some people that are just very trusting of people and not expect somebody to really hurt them in any kind of way. And you really got to pay attention to who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to how they act with their families.
Super important.
Very important. If this person doesn't have any family around and they all live in your area, it's something wrong with that person. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, guys. It's, like I said, being unmarried this day and age, over the age of 50, it's very hard to, I don't know, I feel like people our age are either going through divorces, maybe lost their spouses, and then that they're getting out back in the dating game. Usually, we was just talking about this. Tiffany and I were just talking about this. Like, people, once they widow and lose their spouses, men are really ready to get back into the dating game. Where women are more reluctant to just kind of sit back and just wait. But the men are so used to having a wife at home, someone cooking for them, where the wife is like, man, we ain't got to do this no more. Yeah, or single parent, a single parent dad, when I was looking, when I was on a dating site, I did see a lot of single men out there with kids, though, very young children. Like young, 10 years old, 12, 13. I was like, oh, no, I already did that. I ain't trying to do that again. Yeah,
I imagine if it's how you're saying that, like, men get back into the world quicker after losing a spouse. Like, you mean like widowed?
Yeah.
I imagine that a woman on her deathbed would tell her husband before her husband telling her like, hey,
Go
I want you to
move on with
find
your
love
life.
again.
Yeah.
Move on with your life.
Yeah.
I could see a woman saying that before God. God ain't gonna say that.
No, he's gonna be like,
He
stay
might-
along for the rest of your life.
Or I'm gonna
But you
haunt
know
y'all.
what? It's so crazy because even in this situation, you know, my mom passed away in 2009, and my dad is still by himself.
Yeah.
He's never remarried. Some people, I think Lauren London is gonna be like this. When you have met the love of your life, the person that is the end all be all to your existence, I don't think you can ever find that elevation of feelings again. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you will ever love again. I don't think that you can love. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I think that when you have that connection with somebody, it's so hard to love someone else. You know what I'm saying?
And to give that same, especially after it ending and hurt, you're like, do I want to feel this again?
Right, right. And I listened to Lauren London, and just she's so calm and she's so passionate and she's so just beautiful, and just her heart, like you can feel her heart when she talks about Nipsey. It's just such a sincere love, and it's like when she talks about him, she says, you know, she loves God now, and it's like can you ever replicate that feeling? I don't know. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Do you think you can?
No, I mean, you would have to be willing to try.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Yeah.
are you willing to even go through the heartbreak again?
Yeah, that's heartbreak, losing somebody that you love. For her, I feel for her. I don't think, you know, that I don't think we'll see her again with someone else. And if she does experience that love again, I applaud her because, like you said, you got to be willing to open yourself up again.
Knowing that this is possible.
And she said he was the love of her life. Like, it's so sad that he's gone. Sometimes you don't even believe. It's so difficult to believe that he's even gone in such a tragic way. Such an intelligent human being. Like, it's so crazy on all levels, like that even happened to him. He was such a good person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh my God. So I don't, you know, for me, I don't think that you can. I do believe that men that are widowed are definitely more willing to move on than a woman that's widowed. And that's just because I think that they're so accustomed to having a partner and a woman. You know, women are, you know, we cook, we clean, we help, you know, raise kids. And why wouldn't you want that again? Or just not even, just to love again. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very, very important. I think we got off topic a little bit. Because we were talking about the cheating with the August Alsina.
We started with green and greens. Like,
I've been all over the place. Sometimes it's like that, though. You can't stay. I try to stay focused, y'all, but it's very hard sometimes because there's so many things sometimes that I want to talk about that I don't get to talk about. And I'll be like, I'm going to cover that next week. And I didn't never get to cover it. So, yeah, so I just wanted to talk about that. It's just crazy. Like I said, crazy that they've been separated for 7 years, but that's their business. Yeah. They shouldn't have to tell. I wonder what prompted Jada to come out and talk about that now after 7 years.
She must got a new show about to drop. You know that Red Table Talk had got canceled.
No.
Because you know it's a Facebook exclusive.
No, why did it get canceled?
The views wasn't satisfied enough, you know.
Really? With all the drama that they had on there?
That's probably why they was feeding into it. They like, yo, we need views.
Wow.
Yeah, so that show got canceled by Facebook.
Wow. Okay. I did not know that. So I didn't know that Facebook could create a platform like that where they're able to just go on. So how do they do something like that? Do they go to them directly?
Yeah, they probably just reach out to people, you know. Everybody who got Facebook deals is, you know, celebrities of some sort.
Yeah. Okay. I did not know that. So they got canceled. You think they're trying to come back?
So she might be trying to do something.
Wow. Y'all, be careful traveling. There was two incidents within the last 2 days. A bomb threat at the BWI airport in Baltimore. What? He got something in his mouth. Did you get it?
No, I think it might have been a piece of the rug or something. Oh, my goodness.
He's choking on something. Case on what is it? Oh, producer said I came to produce, not put my finger in his mouth. Carlito. No, he about to throw it up. He gonna go in his crate because he's scared now. What is he doing today? We're trying to do the podcast, Carlito.
This is the Carlitos podcast.
He wants attention. I don't know what is going on. So anyway, guys, what I was saying is that be careful traveling. Mm-hmm. BWI had a bomb threat.
That's crazy.
Which is really crazy to me at the airport. And then 3 stabbings at the Atlanta Hartsfield airport too.
Oh, today?
That happened today. The bomb threat for BWI, I think, was yesterday.
They're wild.
A lady with a knife, I guess she was, I don't know if she was going through the security. What happened? What made her pull out a knife? Like, what is making you pull out a knife and stuff? Yeah. She stabbed 2 people, like a police officer and one of the airport security people.
So she couldn't have been inside the airport. She had to be on the outside to even have a knife on her because you can't get a knife through.
I don't think she had went through the security yet.
Okay. Yeah, she was like in the main part of the airport.
Yes, I believe so. That's what happened.
She was mad about them prices.
Them gas prices going up. So do the
them flight prices going up.
Oh my God! Let me tell you. So we went out of town this weekend, but we wanted to fly to Houston. I've been trying to fly to Houston for a minute. So last minute, we were like, we're not going to go. And then we looked at the airplane on a Friday. We were like, oh, we're going to go to Houston again. The tickets were $800.
To go to
From
Houston.
$250 to $800 because it was a holiday weekend.
What holiday? What, Columbus?
Columbus Day.
Indigenous People Day. Yeah, it ain't no Columbus
Is that what
Day.
they're going to call it now?
That's what they call it now, yeah.
Really? That's awesome. I did not know they called it Indigenous People Day. Because Columbus Day, somebody put on Facebook that they said that Caucasian man didn't discover anything. I was like, what? That is so crazy. People get offended about that.
I mean, he did it, though. You know, they could write anything in them books and try to teach us whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, yeah, that's what they try to do. Well, how about this war in Israel?
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
The Palestinian militant group, they killed 1,200 people, and then, of course, 1,055 people in Gaza died. The retaliation from the bomb strikes.
Yeah. Damn, so
isn't that crazy?
That's so what 1,300 people, 13,000 altogether then.
No, 1,200 and then 1,055.
Okay, 20.
So about 1,200, almost 1,300 people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They said that the Israel leaders have had the Palestinians living like really low class
For a long time, right?
For a very long time. So this Palestinian group called the Hamas, now they're retaliating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got them living, as they said, in really ghetto-tized enclaves indefinitely. This has been years.
Yeah, there's no way out. Like,
right, there's no way out for that. Why are they treating the Palestinian people like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That is so crazy to me. Of course, they want to fight for better, humane, conditions.
For sure.
What do you know? Why are they treating them so inhumanely?
Power is a funny thing.
It is. It is so funny. And then the U.S. is sending troops over there, which I think we just need to stay out of stuff.
Yeah, we always trying to get involved.
We're always trying to get involved with the $1 trillion deficit of debt here in the U.S. How are we going over there? We have no money.
Yeah, we ain't got no bread.
Financially, we're not even stable to even do what we need to do here in the U.S.
It's mad homeless folks, mad mentally ill people on the streets, but we send bread other places.
We're sending money and aid somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's part of the, what do you call it? The union, right?
Oh, okay.
What is that called? The United Nations.
Oh, United Nations.
We're part of the United Nations, so we should be sending some type of aid. But to send our troops over there, really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's our business to send our troops over there.
This is what they always do, though.
We just almost had a federal strike,
Yeah, exactly. Meltdown, shutdown. Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, what are y'all thinking about doing if we almost have a shutdown and you guys are out here trying to send U.S. soldiers over to
America.
A war zone.
Mm-hmm.
America stay out of it. I don't know. I mean, I think for the people, I think they want us there. You know, I don't know if the people want us there. I can see that, but some people don't want us there. They want to, you know, have their own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ain't no telling. If we go over there and start fighting, we gonna start taking some stuff too. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing that always.
It's
happens.
always a monetary gain in whatever
everything.
we do.
Yeah, we ain't doing nothing for free.
It's unfortunate. This is the United States of America.
A business.
It's a business. It's a business negotiation. It's a business exchange.
Yeah, everything we do.
Always going to be like that. It's a money exchange. It's always going to be monetary, right? Oh, this is so hilarious, y'all. Alabama Public Library System mistakenly flags a children's book as sexually explicit.
What book?
Why would you think the Alabama Public Library, what would be a reason that they would flag a book as sexually explicit? You'll never imagine.
It had the word hump day in it.
No, it did not have the word
okay.
hump day in it. So hilarious. The author's last name was Gay.
What?
The author's last name was Gay.
And they flagged it.
They flagged it as sexually explicit. That is hilarious.
That's
to
funny.
me.
That joint flying off the shelves right now.
I'm sure it is. The kids were probably like, that's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Alabama, what are y'all doing over there?
What are y'all doing?
Now you know what's going to happen.
They about to get sued. Yeah. Hopefully they got a business line of credit.
A business line of credit, yeah. Oh my God. It's so crazy. When I seen that, I was like, Alabama, what are y'all doing over there?
That's funny.
That is hilarious. The author's last name was Gay.
A common last name. I can't imagine that being the first author named Gay. You know what I mean?
It can't be.
Yeah, that's funny.
Right? Can it?
Nah, that's a common
Maybe
name.
the first gay author that's written a book.
Oh, is he gay?
No.
Oh, okay, word.
I meant the gay author, you know, the last name gay author that has written a book.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Nah, that name is common, a common last name.
That is so crazy to me. So y'all flagged this book in the library so nobody could check it out because the author's last name was Gay?
That's funny.
Yo, that's hilarious to me.
Free promo.
Right. For the author.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because this hit world news.
Yeah. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like,
I would be mad. Now
book,
people
though.
can definitely, purchase the book. I wonder what the book is about. I'm going to have to look it up.
Uh-huh. You should.
Children's book by author Gay.
Flagged in Alabama.
I wonder what book it was. I'm going to see what the title. Let's see what the title was, y'all. I'm curious.
Yeah, the title might be funny, too.
The title might be funny, too. Let's see. No, I doubt it. Let's see. Alabama name of book flagged. Y'all, we're going to do a Google search. Alabama Library. Y'all, I can't spell. I can't spell library. I keep hitting it in. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they say, producer. Guess what the name of the book was?
I see it.
You see it? You looked it up too? Read Me a Story, Stella.
Yeah, that sounds like a good book.
Read Me by Louise Gay.
That's so funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Marie Louise Gay is about a girl teaching her younger brother how to read. Alabama, what are y'all doing out there?
They need to read the stuff before they try to...
Before they flag. I wonder if it's an automatic flag, though.
That might be true.
By the system.
Maybe
You know, like where they enter the book's names and that they're available. Maybe the system automatically flagged it. Not someone, but the actual AI.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the AI flagged it.
The AI flagged it. See, that's why we don't need AI. You need a human being checking these books in and out, people. A human being checking these books in and out. Have you been to AI? Speaking of AI, have you been to the Checkers where they have the order?
Up the street, right?
Yeah.
No, I haven't, but I heard... Actually, no. The one by our house has that too now.
Where you can go, and it's a computer, and she's like, hello, how are you?
She's
like,
good too.
You think so?
Yeah, you don't think so?
I've never, to be truthfully honest, I've never really ordered anything complicated.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, she's pretty smart.
Yeah, I mean, and the line at Checkers is not as long as it used to be.
It used to be very long.
So
they're moving through.
AI
I think really, but I don't think the person taking the order had anything to do with it. It was the people cooking it.
I think it was both.
Do they have AI inside now?
Yeah, now they got AI inside for sure.
For the food, because I was like, dang, so that's so crazy because even it's so frustrating. I think yesterday I was oh, okay, y'all know student loans are coming back up. I talked about this last week. So I had to call the student loan student gov, whatever, what is it called?
The government for the student aid.
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, I had to call, and it was like the machine just kept going and going, and I was just like, machines. Oh, this is so. It makes you want to hang up.
Yeah, let me talk to a human now.
You guys, if your payment is due this month, and you haven't done like a consolidation, you haven't done a payment plan, make sure you're doing that at least 2 weeks before your actual payment is due, or call them and put it in deferment or forbearance until you get that situation fixed. Like I just did all my stuff, but I was on hold. They said you will be on hold for an hour, for 152 minutes.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Because people are calling in trying to get their stuff squared away.
3 hours. That's 2.5 hours.
Man, can you imagine, guys? When I think about having to pay these student loans back, I just think about jumping into the Chattahoochee River
with the alligators.
With the 30 new alligators that they found. Yeah. I swear to God, that's what I'm like. Man, I can't. These students. Does anybody feel pressure from having to pay? Why is education not free for those who want to get it?
Yeah, I was about to say, it is in Canada.
Why? It's so funny because a friend of mine and I were speaking today, and her and I was talking about why is it because we want to be professional and make very good money and decided to go to college, and our parents couldn't afford to pay for us, so we had to pay for ourselves. Why is it that there's a cost associated with that? Yeah. And not only that, why is it that the interest rate on a student loan is daily? How do you get yourself out of that? If there's 30 to 31 days in a month, besides February, 28 days, but you're paying, for example, if your student loan is 5% interest, that's daily. Yeah. It does not stop. How do you get yourself out of that kind of debt?
They don't want you to get out of that debt.
And why is it? I told her, I said, we have to create a coalition against the government to stop having to pay that type of interest. Interest should be accumulated once a month. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why are we paying daily interest rates? Well, you will never. I told my girlfriend, there's no way in hell if you owe $70,000, all that does is double in interest.
Over the year?
Not over the year, but over the years. You're paying, say for example, they give you a payment plan and your payment is $500. Your interest, you're paying $500, but your interest is still accumulating every day as you're paying. Yeah. How do you get yourself out of that debt? The politicians don't give a damn about the American people, the working class, those that are trying to elevate in life. Y'all don't give a damn, because there's no way in hell that a damn student loan payment should be more than your mortgage. There is no way in hell that you can expect someone, I don't give a damn what kind of degree, a medical degree, I don't care what kind of degree, even though you can pay it, you're still struggling to pay and you have to go without other things because you're paying a student loan. I don't think that that's fair. I don't think it's the American dream that we all dream of when we come to this country. And it's actually disgusting that we have to pay all this money back just because we want to provide better circumstances for our children, for our families, you know. And I think about the single people that decide to go back to school because they're not making any money, especially the single moms, single dads. I'm going to say single moms, single dads that are trying to provide a better life for their kids, get them out of poverty. Why is it that grants don't cover someone's education, especially as an older, non-traditional student?
Yeah.
At least kids coming out of high school, they have an opportunity of getting scholarships and stuff like that. But when you're an older, non-traditional student, it's harder to get scholarships and grants and money to go to school. You try your best to do that. I know I've tried to get grants and stuff like that as a minority woman going into a healthcare field, like so much stuff. And it's like, damn, I'm gonna have to go back and get another job, which is crazy.
And which is what they want you to do. They're like, yeah, come work over here.
Come work over here and come get this money. And, but it's like crazy because I'm like, how do you afford to pay that back? And some people have car payments. They're married. They got car payments. You got a mortgage. You got kids in school. You got kids going to college. Like, come on. This is not the American dream. It just isn't. And it's shameful. $1,500 student loan payment. Who the hell gonna pay that?
Yeah, no, they're gonna have to come find me.
Man, I will go to Panama and F the United States of America.
For real.
Seriously. There's no way. If I go to Panama, I don't need nothing from y'all. I'm a Panamanian citizen. I don't give a damn what happens over here.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna take from me? If I'm not working, I go to Panama and don't work.
Exactly.
And still have an existence in a life. People, the United States of America is not the American dream anymore. Look at going to another country and living. This is not the American dream. Mm-hmm. See, some people can't get dual citizenships though. Mm-hmm. I was born in Panama. That's why I have dual citizenship. But I thought about that, escaping.
I mean, people escape their countries and come to America. So if we really
that's
wanted
true too.
to, we can
you
escape
could.
there.
You know what? You got a point.
Yeah, heck yeah.
You really could. Man, because this is just, the American people are, I'm not going to say everybody, but the working class and those that are trying to make it ahead, struggling with debt.
Mm-hmm. Most people live paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much. I can agree with that. That's a great point, producer. So true. People living paycheck to paycheck, making $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And is that fair? That you're working so hard every day and you're not seeing an end to a means to an end of living comfortably. It's crazy, y'all. I know as I prepared to pay back my student loans, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, will I ever pay this off? Or is it just, I'm going to die owing this money? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I went back to school for a doctorate and I feel like that was $43,000.
It's crazy.
And just think about it. For people that have bachelors, that seems easier attainable, being able to pay back a bachelor's degree. Mm-hmm. But then you go back and you get a master's and that's another $40,000, right? Then you go back and get you get a doctor. That's another $40,000. So just think, you come out of undergrad most people come out of undergraduate school, college, and owe about at least $60,000 to $70,000. Because you think they're using it for housing, incidentals. They're using their return. They're taking the maximum return that they get from your college, and you're using that to live off of for 4 years. Yeah. So you're coming out of college, undergrad, $75,000. Add on another $40,000 for your master's, another $40,000 for your doctor. You're owing $150,000. Just think about that. You're coming out owing $150,000. You might be in forbearance or deferment up until that $140,000, but as soon as you start paying it back, interest starts.
Yeah, that's what I say, 5% every day.
Then they killing you with the interest every day. That is a freaking shame.
Yeah.
That's a freaking shame. Why can't it be treated like credit cards? You get one, it's whatever the balance is, then you pay the interest.
Yeah.
And it's more attainable. Mm-hmm. Why are you making the American people kids are like ruining their lives coming out and not being able to pay back.
Because there are no jobs and the economy's so bad right now.
The economy is bad. There are no jobs. I can attest to that because I have a child that graduated from Howard University with a bachelor's in a biology and a chemistry degree.
Can't find a job.
Makes no sense. Mm-hmm. working some random place. Thank God he has a job right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
in your field and you can't find a job. That's why I always tell people, if you want to go to college, please do your research. Please do your research. Definitely, if you want to go to school, go to a company, a reputable company, and work there. You can work in customer service. You can do whatever. Take their tuition payment, because they do. Some companies offer for you to go back to college, and they'll give you tuition reimbursement or whatever they call it. You can use that, tuition assistance, I'm sorry. So you use that to help finance your education.
That's all.
Don't take out student loans.
Nope.
Let's stop giving the government money, because they are ruining families.
Yeah, and they sending that money to...
Because if you get in default, that ruins your credit. What choice do you have but to pay the $1,500 if you don't qualify for an income-based plan?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's some serious stuff. Like, and then they say forgiveness after 10 years, but you still got all this interest. Like, I don't know how that works. I'm trying to figure that out now. Hey, if there's anyone out there that knows how forgiveness works, let me know. Who y'all calling? Because I need loan forgiveness.
Yeah, forgive us.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned for all these daggone loans. I wish I would have never took them out. I'm so glad that Zaul did not have to take out any debt to go to college, and we was able to pay. But that's, as you become more mature and you start to understand that this system is not designed to help you succeed. Yeah, you helped me pay for college, but what about those people that have English degrees? Business degrees that aren't doing anything with them? History degrees.
Yeah.
You're teaching at a school. These teachers are not making that much money, and you still got to pay these loans back.
I know, that's crazy.
Unless you work in a, I think it's it's like a lower income school district, I guess. Then they'll help you pay your loans back.
Okay,
but it's only, I think it was like, somebody said 17,000 to 20,000. That is not enough.
Yeah.
It's just it's so much red tape with these student loans. Kids, if you don't have to, don't do it. Don't ruin your life. That is something that you have to pay back for the rest of your life. I wish I knew back then what I know today. I'm telling you, because I ain't never going to pay these things off. I already know. It ain't never going to happen.
They going to have to come find us to get that bread, so they ain't going to find me.
You said that's it. They ain't gonna find you. No, but you good because you ain't working, and you ain't gotta work for nobody. That's the beauty of it. They can't come for you if you ain't working for nobody. You work for yourself. Seriously, I mean, they said they had a nonprofit. If you work for a nonprofit, then you wouldn't have to pay it back. I think it's like a certain amount of tuition forgiveness too. It's a forgiveness program, but I don't know. I have to look into that too. There's some options out there. Guys, do your research, especially like I said, if you are coming up on having to start paying your student loans, October was the month that they're starting back up. Make sure that you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. Make sure that you're making sure that you're in deferment or forbearance so that you're not penalized or reported as being late, right? Because they'll report you as being late. Does not look good on your credit. It'll make your credit score drop. So don't do that, guys. Don't ignore it, because I've ignored it to this month. I ain't gonna lie.
Word.
I did. I was like, I should have been doing. I was telling Anita today, like, I should have been doing this like last month, 2 months ago. She was like, well, you're doing it today though.
Yeah, it's
I was
getting
like,
done.
shh, it's getting
3 hour
done.
wait.
But you want to make sure that you're, doing what you're. And the wait times are so high.
Because everybody waits to the last minute.
Everybody waits to the last minute. 152-minute wait. What the hell is that about? That is so crazy to me, So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that. I want to know what people are doing. What are y'all doing to get prepared to pay these student loans back? And how much are your loans? Now, that's none of my business. But I just wonder how people are getting prepared. Are you getting a second job? What plans are you using? What income-based plans are you using? Yeah. Which ones do you guys feel are better than others? You know what I'm saying? That's information that is very shareable. I want my followers to share that. I'm going to post something and see what people are doing. So maybe we can share that advice with other people.
Yeah, make a poll about it.
Make a poll about it. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to make a poll about it. All right. So this is the end of our podcast. Everyone, thanks for following, liking, and sharing. Remember, we are on YouTube, on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts. And in addition to that, you can find us on our social media platforms. We are on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. And of course, definitely pay attention to the poll because I'm going to post something on the poll.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. We're out.